Hi, kids, moms, and dads. Welcome back to Children's Bible Story Time at the Father's House. We have a brand new storybook. Take a look there. And it's got lots and lots of Bible stories, and we're going to read about them. Today, the name of our story is God Creates the World. Have you ever wondered where everything came from? Where the blue skies or the green grass or your cat or your dog or the birds or all of those things came from? Perhaps we can get some answers to some of those questions. And part of it is in the title, God Creates the World. We're going to see where God creates something out of nothing, and He can do the same with our lives. God creates the world. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form, and it was empty. Darkness was over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. Can you imagine that there is just nothingness out there, and God, all He has to do is speak it, "Let there be light." And it was there. That is so awesome. God called the light daytime. He called the darkness nighttime. And there was evening and there was morning. It was the first day. And God said, "Let there be a big space between the waters. Let it separate the waters above from the waters below." And it was so. God called the open space heaven, and there was evening and there was morning. It was the second day. We got a picture here. Have you ever seen a globe? Isn't that cool? Or a map? And God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place. Let the dry land appear." And it was so. God called the dry land earth. The waters that were gathered together He called seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth plants that make seeds. Let the earth bring forth fruit trees that give fruit in which is their seed. Let them make seeds according to its kind on the earth." And it was so. The earth brought forth plants, making seeds according to their own kind. And the earth brought forth trees, giving fruit in which is their seed, each according to its kind. And God saw that it was good, and there was evening, and there was morning, and it was the third day. All of the apple trees that we have even today come from the very first apple tree that God put into the earth. Isn't that cool? If you take a seed out of an apple and you put it in some fertile soil, give it some water and some sunlight, it'll grow into an apple tree. How cool is that? God said, "Let there be lights in the heavens to separate the day from the night. Let them be for signs and for seasons and for months and for days and for years. Let them give light upon the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights and the stars. And God saw that it was good, and there was evening and there was morning, and it was the fourth day. He made the sun to rule the day. He made the moon to rule the night. And all the stars, the Bible tells us that even the stars have names. God said, "Let the waters swarm with living creatures. Let the birds fly in the heavens." So God created sea creatures and every living creature in the water. He created every bird. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them. And He said, "Fill the waters in the seas. Let the birds fill the air in the earth." And there was evening and there was morning, and it was the fifth day. Look at all the animals, the pictures. We've got elk and horses and cows and zebras, snails and frogs and eagles. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth living creatures according to their kinds." And it was so. God made the animals, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make a man in our own image, after our own likeness. Let them rule over the fish and over the birds and over all the animals." So God created man in His own image. Male and female, he created them, boy and girl. God blessed them. He said, fill the earth, rule over every living thing. And God said, I have given you every plant and every tree for food. And it was so. God saw everything that he had made, and it was very good. And there was the evening, and there was the morning, the sixth day. Can you imagine? He made everything that we've talked about in 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. That is so cool. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished. God was done. Everything that filled them was finished. And on the seventh day, God finished his work, and he rested. So God blessed the seventh day, and he made it holy. Once again, here's that picture. God made it all in 6 days. So now we know where everything came from. And it all has seeds, and it produces after their own kind and makes the same thing over again. That is so cool. God is so smart, isn't he? Thanks for reading with us today. Next time we're going to read about Adam and Eve, about how he made them male and female. It's going to be a great time. Join us. Bye-bye.